I come from a long line of basket weavers and was introduced to baskets as soon as I could hold a pruner in my hands to clip the basket sticks. My memories consist of accompanying my aunts and mom and sisters driving around the mountains on the weekend, looking for the plants and visiting our favorite gathering areas. We learned to gather the sticks and process them into materials ready for weaving. We learned how to identify our materials of redbud, flowerberry shoots, sedge, brackenfern, deergrass, chaparral, and knowing that each had its season and a method of picking that plant. But our education extended beyond the baskets. We also learned other technologies, like how to weave yarn belts and make soaproot brushes, and to process acorns into mush, along with gooseberries and manzanita berries and other foods that the forest provides. I made my first basket, a small baby carrying basket, when I was 10, and then I continued to learn from other aunts and my grandmother. From there, I progressed to making more baskets. But weaving is not just about the making of a basket, it's also about knowing the plants and the materials that go into the basket, how to prune the trees, how to cut back debris surrounding the plants to allow good roots to grow. Usually it is women that weave the baskets, but some men weave also. The knowledge is passed down intergenerationally. It is actually good for young men and women to know about gathering because they can help each other out as adults and carry on that knowledge together. My language learning began when I apprenticed basket weaving with my paternal grandmother. She taught me language while we worked on baskets together. Each type of basket has its own name, like the pusuk for the baby carrier, the hoop for the large baby carrier, apple for a bowl, and I learned the names of different plants that make up other materials used in basket weaving, like the ka'ab for redbud, the wisib for milkweed to make the straps that hold babies in the baskets. We do not have very many speakers of Western Mono left, and the language is severely endangered. It worries me because of the impending loss of an entire worldview of how our people saw and lived with the land. Our language is closely tied to the land. The plants we name are close to our land, the animals are connected to our land, and the waterways. I am working to reclaim my language as well, and sometimes incorporate language into videos that I make for YouTube and for educational purposes. I teach and learn at the same time and facilitate a variety of community language learning opportunities because my interest is in community work and getting the community engaged in language, whether it be through an online class or a weekly session with other teachers, just to speak with each other. Language learning is a healing process and takes back what was forced away from us, but it takes time and patience. It was not long ago that we were forced to give up our language and our way of life. Now we need to reclaim that, to heal from the trauma that affected our people and caused the language to be lost. The community language work is where the healing begins. That is where we can rely on each other and can build up a speech community. It is hard to bring it back, though, in today's world because it does not hold as much value. It does not even hold as much value as a basket does. The basket can be sold or displayed. Basket weavers are held in high regard for their skills, but language is not seen in the same way, and it is time to raise its prestige and give it a chance to return. But it takes care and time, like planting seeds or cultivating your plants in hope that they produce food and good materials for weaving. Water is essential in the making of a basket. It allows the plants to grow, and you need it to keep your materials flexible when weaving the basket. Over the years, I have progressed in my weaving skills. All of my baskets are made to be used, whether it is through cultural demonstrations or used by me in my processing of foods. I still use them, and I don't mind if they get worn down because that is their purpose, and I can repair them or make another one. Without water, the basket materials would be dry and difficult to weave. I like to think that our community is strong like a basket. Working alone, we are like one basket stick, weak and easy to break, but woven together, our culture is strong and can last for generations.